Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of our Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories 100% guide. We are going through Riku's story, so let's just pause for a quick cutscene.
Why do you shun the darkness?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon. It is time you learned you must accept it.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting. Accept the darkness. You have no choice. If you are to serve me again.
I thought it was you. Ansem.
Oh, you don't seem surprised.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in, so you can play puppet master.
Clever boy. I knew you'd be the one to most appropriately serve me. And now, surrender to me again.
You're crazy! Not a chance!
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender. Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
That's not gonna happen!
Only the darkness can offer to you all of the strength that you will need.
You're wrong!
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right! Remember, Riku, you're not alone! Listen close. The light'll never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
I got it. I won't lose to darkness. Not today.
You think that feeble little light can save you? From the darkness that I command?
So, oh my goodness, Ansem is back. And yeah, we are in trouble. But King Mickey has sent his light into our heart to protect us. And basically, this goes into Riku's whole ability where if he breaks cards really quickly, he gets a rapid break, which allows him to have a bit of an attack boost and does more damage. And he also gets a bonus to his card break number, which will make sense in a second. Riku also has the ability to duel monsters, duel. And when he enters a card duel, he has to try and break his opponent's cards. And when he does, he then does these big, massive darkness explosions. And it's basically where you basically have to press Y when you play the exact same number as the enemy.
What? That all you got?
It seems to me that you are intent on resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself.
Huh?
This is a card crafted from your memory. Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand. Chasing after light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then I win.
I have one more gift for you.
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it or not is your choice. I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
Riku has learned D mode, or dark mode. Dark mode can be activated when you've accumulated a maximum dark points, DP, through card breaking. In dark mode, your skills are powered up and you have more slides to choose from. DP is lost when your cards are broken or you receive damage. If your DP maximum reaches 0, you will then be reverted back to normal Riku. You can increase the total number of your dark point quota by upgrading dark points in the upgrade menu. So TLDR, this is the very first form change that I was talking about in the previous episode. And as you can see, Riku does not have that many cards to go through. And since we're going to be getting a new enemy card every world, and as well as the boss enemy cards, it's just basically a couple of enemy cards, a couple of item cards, and since they're all directly set by the world itself, we just have to basically go through the different worlds until the worlds give us a potion card, or a mega potion card, or an elixir. But they're not going to give us elixirs because we've no magic cards.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
What is going on here, Zaxian? I want an explanation.
Nice to see you too, Vexen. It's such a shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen. Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
Visitors. I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement. One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot return from the realm of darkness of her own volition.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double. But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more. Our other visitor saw to that.
And who is it?
I do not know for sure, but the scent was very similar to that of the Superior.
And yet, not exactly the same, was it? This truly piques my curiosity.
Now, what to do?
We wait. See what develops.
Something smells funny. What's that scent? It's so familiar. Darkness. It's the smell of darkness. I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
Don't worry, Riku.
Your Majesty! Oh! What happened? I can see right through you.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Request?
Listen, Riku. Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are. You've got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget, even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness. The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way. Please don't give up. Believe in the light. That's a request from my heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Trust me, I'll try to find a way to reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
Oh. You're an illusion.
Don't worry. We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
Guess we are.
So that's, again, just so wholesome. And we get an achievement. Woo! So we got through the first floor. And we're after getting a friend card. We have Mickey Mouse, His Majesty, the King himself, as our best friend. Now, I am a little bit picky. And I would like to try and go in world order as best I can. So, since we traversed town here, we're basically going to go traverse town, Agrabah, Monstro, and Neverland, or whatever the other one was. But as I've said before, these are going to be quick, brisk jaunts through these worlds. There's nothing to collect except for the boss room, and realistically, since there's no real benefit to leveling Riku by getting more HP, more Dark Mode power, and more attack power, but realistically, like, it's not like with Sora where I'm like, oh, I really want to get these new slights in my deck to edit them to make it easier for the next boss fight. Like, whatever Riku's deck is, we're stuck with, so short of just having more HP to, like, get through, like, it won't really help. Now, Mickey Mouse is the most OP friend card we can get. He basically can do a Holy Burst, which is a little AoE situation, where we basically blow a lot of stuff up with some holy magic. But Riku's deck is tiny in Traverse Town. That's why I get through it just as quickly as we can. There's only 12 cards. A lot of them are quite low. So you maybe would want to use your ones as like the start of a slice, just so you can like have a chance to get through stuff. And like, I won't lie, I do kind of go through and, you know, do a couple of fights, but like, I'm gonna just cut all those out. Just know that whenever you get a chance to get attack boost, just pick that, because that's gonna upgrade your DPS no end. And as I say, you can break items to get HP orbs. That's pretty much all you want to do. And as I say, I'm just showing you guys here that, you know, we did just, as we were going along, we got some levels in different rooms. And I was increasing my Dark Point power because Dark Mode, I haven't shown it yet, but it is actually incredibly powerful. And you're going to want to have more HP, I suppose, in your Dark Mode. Because the higher DP you have, the more you're able to, you know, survive hits without being reverted back to normal Riku and knocked out of Dark Mode. But, as I say, nothing else to do other than go straight to the boss room. Just make sure you have the card requirements there. And we're going to hop on in. So, we're going to equip Maleficent for her overdrive ability. So for the next 30 attacks, we are going to have tons of damage. And as you can see in the top right, we are entering card duels, which probably isn't the greatest when we've solo little cards. Oh no, no. Yeah. So don't enter card duels with this boss. It's basically not the vibe. Just look and wait for card breaks. And as you can see, we're now on 25 dark points. Once you reach 30, Riku form changes into his dark mode, and he does so much more damage. But if he is card broken, as you can see there, the damage inflicted reverts him out. And just to add insult to injury, I tried to use the gimmick card and it got absorbed away because I fell out of dark mode as I was trying to use it. It did not give me iframes. It only turned me back to normal Riku and literally got wasted. So, if I had managed to stay in dark mode a bit longer, I would have been in dark mode, the boss would have been in its stun state, I would have been doing so much more damage. But, as I said, Mickey is the most overpowered card going. He stuns the entire map, he heals Riku, and he reloads all his cards. He doesn't act as a high potion though, so the cards that I've used in my slates, they're gone forever, since I don't have a high potion in the deck. So for worlds like this and Wonderland, like, you really do not want to be getting too low on cards, and especially end up accidentally, you know, what's the word? End up accidentally, you know, only ending up with like your 1s and 2s and 3s. But we can use slates with his higher cards to end up using good slates. But Dark Break with the lower cards isn't too bad either. Well, with one final Dark Faraga, we end up defeating the boss, getting the enemy card, and then it's just a case of looking at the map and trying to figure out what room have I not gone in that could probably be the Conqueror's Repose. And we're going to basically collect our enemy card. We're going to move on to that Conqueror's Repose, and then we're going to catch another cutscene, because that's basically it. Like, that's Traverse Town done. So, yeah, not too bad. Guard armor got. On to the next one. Oh yeah, I then put in like just an example of Mickey Mouse's AoE ability. So it stuns the Heartless and reloads all the cards. And look at that, we got another level up. And another attack boost, oh my god. How are we managing to land on all the levels where I end up getting an attack boost? So yeah, just head to that map card area, or map door. You know what I'm trying to say. Head to this area, that's going to be your Conqueror's Repose, and we're going to move on to the next floor.
I have identified the scent. It is Riku.
Riku, you say? Has he emerged from the realm of darkness?
His existence, it was once doubled in the darkness.
Fascinating. That's why you mistook him for the Superior. The dark power given to Riku facilitated his escape from its realm.
What I want to know is why he appeared here in Castle Oblivion.
That's really quite simple. His existence resonates with that of another hero.
Sora is in the castle?
He arrived earlier. Marluxia is already using Naminé's unique powers to meddle with Sora's heart.
Without even bothering to consult us.
It seems he desperately wants the Keyblade Master for himself. What a foolish plan indeed. Sora's is not such an interesting existence. The entity that holds true value is Riku, the hero of darkness.
Okay guys, we're up to basement floor 10. And do you know what that means? A whole new world. A dazzling place we've been before. There's just a genie to beat up. Woohoo. So come and see this whole new world with Riku. I did my best. It was my best work. But we are heading into Agrabah, and we are going to skedaddle straight to Jafar and beat him up. And beat up his bird too. We're going to just show off his deck in this world, because again, it's a little bit different. And we're going to hop on over, and I should have mentioned, I obviously used the Shadow card. That was basically an enemy card in Traverse Town. But I don't think I showed you on camera. But basically, any world we go to, just press your, select button, go to the enemy card, selection, and just make sure you use the card that's gifted to Riku in every world. So Traverse Town was the Shadow. And again, just showing you the map very quickly, it's very basically a straight run through. Just go straight down through all these different doors, find a green 5 or above, and basically that's going to be our key in. I hope these aren't too quick for all of you, but there's literally no... I don't see the value in you watching me just grind against the same couple of low-level enemies to get like a darkness boost or a bit of an attack boost, and then just running straight through to the boss. It's like I'm leaving them in so you can see how the boss battles go, but ultimately Riku's vibe is like, let's just equip Maleficent and try and card break Jafar. He doesn't throw lava balls at us or whatnot. And the good thing about Maleficent is she is 30 attacks. She isn't connected to like, the reloads. Because in worlds like Wonderland, where Riku has literally like 7 cards, it is such a pain. Because you get these like nice cards that have okay abilities, but it's like they last for 1 reload, and then Riku has like 6 cards, and then poof, gone. So just make sure we break his cards, and we're nearing our darkness mode activation. But so long as we have overdrive on, and we've been upgrading our attack power, it really should not be that bad. Now, what we're raging with here is that I'm not jumping. I'm literally like, come on, jump. Use those hops, Riku. And we didn't even need to enter darkness. Oh no. What? Call me. I spoke too soon. But once again, Dark Faraga destroys Jafar. We get his enemy card, which is a really useful enemy card actually. Because obviously, Riku only has attack cards, and Jafar makes it that your attack cards cannot be broken. So, huge win for Riku. Let's traipse back through all those different rooms that we made and get to the Conqueror's, door. Another attack boost! And we're actually halfway to Riku's maximum power, because his max attack value for his Soul Eater cards is a value of 30, which is absolutely ace amazing. So we're halfway there. But that does mean we basically need 15 more upgrades, which is about 30 or so more levels. Because I think basically we could get to them every 2 levels, or maybe it's 3 levels. So like, I don't know, 15 times 3, another 45 levels. Yeah, it's probably a bit of a pain. But we get to meet another organization member.
I take it you're Riku.
Are you with Ansem?
You are half correct. Let us say that he is not the Ansem with which you are familiar. He is Ansem, and he is not Ansem. Perhaps a nobody best conveys the idea.
Riddles were never my thing. Try again.
He belongs to neither the light nor the dark, but walks the twilight between.
Oh.
Catching on now? Oh yes. You also stand in between the light and the darkness. It appears we have much in common.
Maybe. Like you said, there really is darkness left inside of me. But so what? Darkness is my enemy. And so are you for reeking of that awful smell.
Oh, so it's a fight you want. Very good. I shall take you on.
Oh, we get to fight Vexen, the absolutely icy snake himself. So here's how we get the intersecting timelines, because clearly, you know, Vexen has died in Sora's story, but Riku actually met him first. Now, the only trick with Vexen is you have to card break him, or you do not, you know, get to hurt him. Because I'm just attacking with a card, he has his shield up already. And you need to card break him, or you don't do damage. So just take it more slowly than I am. And card break. And then you can keep your attacks following through them, which is great. So yeah, don't do what I'm doing. But if you can get him into a duel, and you can get a bunch of your 0s and 9s together, because this is what's interesting, because your boss decks are also unique to the little mini floor area that we're on. So, for example, when you're having the fights like this with Vexen in the middle of the Castle Oblivion corridors, you're going to get just completely unique decks for each fight. So, in one sense, Riku is very balanced in that way. And now we can use his Dark Aura ability and absolutely destroy Vexen. Look at that damage. And now we're going to get Mickey Mouse to heal us, restore us, and stun us. So now, here's a hint. For certain human bosses, if you're able to just do 2 attacks and don't use your finisher, you can permanently stun lock them, making them absolutely a cinch to take down. But I didn't want to cheese that way too early. But yeah, that's one guide there. We're going to have another cutscene, but that's been our episode. I know it's been a bit of a flyby, but I've been the RPG Recusant. That's been our episode with Riku. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you at the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
I find coursing through you there is a darkness of formidable power growing, well worth the trouble of aggravating you. All this excitement has provided me with invaluable data.
What?
Many thanks, Riku.
It was a trick all along.